crazy. Feels like we ain't done a chill zone in ages when Liverpool Football Club has won a game. Liverpool 1, Inter Milan 0, or should I say Inter Milan 0, Liverpool 1. It is where it is. Dean's in the building, Savage is in the building, Jay's in the building, G's in the building, and we should be getting joined by Nick. Nick, you're running late, bro. Get on stream, man. But big up to the man then first and foremost, man. How are we today? Dean, why was you up at 1:25 yesterday, bro?
Say that again. What was up at what time?
1:25 a.m., bro. Why was you streaming at them ungodly hours, bro?
I was thinking, how do you know I was up at 1:25? Oh, the stream. Okay. I'm thinking this guy is a real life stalker. No. we had things to discuss and it just went over time, bro. You get me? Like, it's Liverpool, bro. Yeah, it was mad though. It was mad. But yeah, we had things to discuss.
Well, big up, man. How's everyone else though? Everyone all good?
Yeah, man. Bring your mug back on screen.
Nah, leave my mug alone, bro.
The big mug, blood. On the same, bro.
Oh my gosh.
That's the best mug, man. That's the best mug.
That's a 2013 mug. That's 2013, bro. What we doing?
I don't know who needs 2 liters of tea, blood.
Bro, Bear Man have like 4 or 5 cups of tea, you know. You might as well just have it in one go, bro.
Ent has 4 of those buckets, bro.
No, but it's not your normal tea, innit? Obviously, I don't drink normal tea. Like, you know what I mean? I drink herbal teas.
See what I mean about the baddie business, bro. Him and Rom's on here discussing Moroccan glow and that before, bro. Some obscure tea.
No, Moroccan mint, innit? Moroccan mint slaps.
See, Jay, thank you, bro.
I don't know what that is.
Don't worry. Stick to coffee, bro. That's what you drink.
I'll stick to coffee, bro. I'm good with my coffee, bro.
For the tea bags in that. With the gold clip and just open it. And yeah, man.
I don't know nothing.
I don't know why you're trying to paint this bad picture. I don't know why you're trying to paint this crazy ass. Just let me drink my tea. I need to have it. I have my water here, so I drink my tea.
Not the problem, bro.
Then I have my water. Then I have my shake, bro. Like,
no one ain't got a problem with the tea, bro, but the mug is...
It's crazy, though.
The mug stopped here. I'm not going to lie, man. I'm back in the end on this one.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
They
cook me every day. I get cooked, bro. That's why I try and hide it. I try and they try and cook my tea. What about you?
You had a vest on with that mug not long ago as well, bro.
You get me? Madness.
Nah, I'm blessed, man. I'm all good. I'm all good.
That's what I'm saying. Just getting cooked for no reason. Big up, man. Look, Liverpool played a game yesterday. They actually passed the ball around like they knew each other, which is jokes. I think nowhere else to start but that, man. Open floor, lads. You know what I mean? We can discuss it. For me personally, as a clean sheet, I think it was a professional display, bro. Boring at times, but there were some moments where you was like, okay, that looks good. Am I gonna think it's gonna just click straight away like now with everything that's been going on around the team and the club? Nah. But it's good to go out and win away from home. So we have to take the wins, the small wins where we can, man. The only problem it leaves is the gaffer is still going to be here, innit? Because he's winning games and keeping clean sheets. Where you guys heads at, man? You know what I mean? Does it feel good? It's like, whatever, who cares? It's just Liverpool, innit? Until things get sorted out.
It makes you more pissed off that the manager has got this performance. Like, this is a way at, Inter Milan. It's a professional performance, bro. Like, where have these performances been? Don't get me wrong. Like you said, the midfield looked like they knew each other. They were passing it around. Let's not get it wrong. We didn't create no chances. No clear-cut chances, yeah? So I'm not going to jump for joy. I'm happy with the result. That's the best I can put. I'm happy with the result. The performance, we passed the ball back, bro. We played a bit of football. What else can I say, bro? That we defended. There's a few basics we're doing now. I saw in that game that we haven't been doing recently. Nothing special. The midfield, like I said, they look like they knew each other. That ISAK still doing ISAK stuff. Don't make no sense to me. Yeah. What's his name? EKITIKE looked bright. Jones looked good. Gravy looked good. What's his name? Bradley came on, looked crazy straight away. That burst of energy. But yeah, bro, this is like, end of the day, you can't get excited. The only thing you can be happy about is the result and a couple passes, really. really good. You get me? But yeah, man.
Nah, I appreciate it. A couple passes is deep still. G, did you hear that though? When he said when Bradley came on, how he looked. I know you watched the game,
which came on a picture of enthusiasm.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be. I'm Dean. I'm actually happy that you spoke first because I thought I was gonna sound bad when I was gonna say about everything.
Well, I sounded bad. I thought I was sounding right.
To me, you sounded fine, but I know to the masses it sounds negative and this and yeah. But
I was trying to be positive. To be honest, I was trying to be positive, but that's how low our standards are.
Yeah, no, listen, everything Dean said times two, man. I think it was one of them games in it. Like, I didn't really see much going on. Few, as you said, it was literally a couple passes. That was about it. Liverpool didn't create shit in the entire game. No, sorry, tell a lie. They created one big chance outside of the penalty. That was about it. So it was, yeah, it wasn't a good game. Yeah, that's there's really nothing to really say about. The thing is, it's good though because Dean's right though. I think the most because Savage said it yesterday. I didn't know that Liverpool with that win went up to 8th in the Champions League table. Innit? I did not know where Liverpool were in that table. So to go into the automatic.
I don't even know where we got on the table.
Yeah, we were 12th or something before that, innit?
We were 12. Yeah, see,
only a couple of teams. I think so. Madrid.
Yeah, we were in the playoffs at that moment in time. So to get the victory, move up into the automatic spots.
I think it's minimum. You need to get minimum 15 points to have a chance to win the playoffs, and we're on 12 now. And we've got Karabag and Marseille next. So,
okay, yeah. So get the 3 points, get in, get out. We move on to the next game. Yeah, that's what I'll say about the performance. I don't want to
Fairs, bro. Fairs. I guess you two are the negative guys on the panel today. I hear it.
That wasn't negative, bro.
Just say what about
Dean? This is just a normal day. Don't worry.
Yeah. Well, you lot saw our fight and watching on, bro. I was talking about tits, toes, cheeks. I wasn't talking
about R. Kelly for like the majority.
Like... Don't. When I say them things, don't add R. Kelly in at the end of that.
Now we can't add R. Kelly.
No, don't.
Yeah, don't give away too much, G, bro. Like just let.
No, I was preaching at one point, because me and the chat was just talking about random stuff, and then I looked up at ends, bro, and this geezer was intensely looking at the game, bro, and I was like, I think I'm annoying him, bro, because I'm just saying, yo, Ed, what do you think, bro? What do you think, tits or ass? He's just staring in the screen. I know he wanted to say, shut the fuck up, bro. But I couldn't help it because all I could see was like just backward rondos and that, bro. There's no intensity towards the goal, yeah. And I was like, right, man, they're compact. We're playing with no wingers. And obviously the wingers seem to be a bit of a problem anyway. Not just at like Gakpo too, because they give the ball away too much in it. And I noticed yesterday that we kept the ball. So that was a positive, I guess. We didn't create anything, but we looked good defensively. Offensively, we looked a bit toothless. Jones looked really good. He was controlling most of the game. Yeah, I think you should always go with him and Grav. McAllister had movement. He had movement. Yeah, I mean, so seen him pick up different spots on the pitch, so that's positive. Don't laugh, bro. I'm trying to be positive, bro. He had movement. I saw him on the right wing at one point.
He picked up different spots on the pitch.
Different spot. And you know what? This is EKITIKE was good. Abdi, less said about Abdi, innit? But yes, everyone else looked good. Kanate looked good. Kanate was doing some good passing as well, but obviously nobody wants to say anything nice about him, so I'll just say he does some good passing. And yeah, Virgil was just doing Virgil stuff. Although I did see Virgil yesterday, like clearing the ball a lot. Well, I've never seen him just kicking the ball away. Rossing it. Have it. Sunday league. Yeah. On your feet. Toes. Control. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. We did stuff, man. It wasn't an impressive performance. Let's be honest. We didn't get the penalty, bro. Nobody was winning that game. That was which is a typical Inter Milan type game, to be honest. What they forced you into doing. No chances created. Penalty. I mean, it's soft, but I understand. Once you go to VAR, don't blame the referee for giving it. How are you supposed to not give it when you see a man drag his shirt?
Yeah.
VAR. So, but yeah. That's kind of it, man. The game was all right, bro. But it's okay, though. No one get offended. It's okay for the game not to be that impressive because it just wasn't. And if we were good and we had this kind of game, I would have said the same thing. So, yeah, you can always look at positives. We're unbeaten in 4 now. Stops the rot a little bit. And like I said, there's positives without the wingers, which does show that, like, we knew anyway the wingers were a bit of a problem. Not for losing games, but for not helping us win games, bro. Because they both give the ball away too much and they're both predictable as shit. And yesterday, I saw, like, the movement was the kind of fluid movement I like in football, more modern day. Probably why I like watching PSG and stuff. Where, yeah, everyone has, you've got a tactic and you've got a formation and that, but you're not just regimented to the spot. That's how Liverpool play normally. They're stuck. I'm left wing. I'm sticking on the left wing, bro. I saw McAllister on the right wing at one point, bro. Not doing up foolishness. He was there for a reason. Jones would move, so that means Vert would have to move here. Couldn't tell who was left wing at one point, but they all made sense. I just wish that they could get Abdi into the game a little bit more, man, because it is bothering me a little bit. Like, I don't really like seeing him on the pitch. It's like a shell of himself. It's not the same player, bro. That's Abdi Shuffle from the cages, bro. That's not ISAK, bro. I'm telling you.
JJ was gonna get his take. Well, big up. Said I've been getting battered all night from real fans, because I said that we got lucky, and if we tried, if we tied, it would be a different discussion right now.
If we tied, if we drew the game,
yeah, we drew the game.
I would have speaking. Honestly, I'll be speaking exactly the same, man. There's not much to say.
Yeah.
I would have been not happy that we didn't get the 3 points, so that would have been a problem, but.
Big
Yeah,
up for
man.
the Supers.
It's kind of what I know what everyone's doing now. Yeah, exactly. You know, everyone's going to do the same thing now, which man, them have to stop doing still sometimes. Like with certain teams, Inter Milan didn't play shit, so don't do the one because they actually didn't play shit. They were really good on the ball. You know what I mean? Barella was doing what Jones was doing on the other side, so he was pretty good. Bastoni was doing what Kanate was doing. They were decent, bro. We just won, and it did feel like one of them 0-0 games. Very similar to how, like, you know, when we played Arsenal, it didn't look like anyone was scoring it. And then Szoboszlai scored that free kick. Well, Szoboszlai scored the penalty. He took the penalty well. Yeah, man. Move on.
And they
I would say
injuries as well, didn't they? Go on.
Yeah, and they were diving all over the place as well, bro.
that was the referee was just giving them. The thing is, I do say that sort of game would suit us because it's a bit of a slower pace. Like you can see McAllister, Jones, and that had more time on the ball. This is what I want to see. What happens on the weekend when the pace picks up? People are pressing you everywhere because this was a typical game that we should win. That it's just such a slow pace the game, so it benefited us, bro.
Yeah, man. And always, I'm like, obviously, with people not wanting the gaffer and all that stuff, I hear it, and everyone's in this thing now where it's like you can be objectively speaking, and you can still want Salah gone, the gaffer one, Gaffer gone, and still say that you want Liverpool to win, bro. I don't understand why it has to be. Because I know that man are doing that. I want man to lose the game so someone gets sacked in that. But I can say that, bro. But when the game comes, I can't watch Liverpool wanting them to lose, bro.
Exactly, bro.
I just can't. Bro. I'm not wasting my time supporting my team, wanting them to lose in it. So, and the reason why I don't want us to lose in the Champions League, the league, forget that for a second. The Champions League means more to me now because if Slot loses his job, a new manager can come in and win the Champions League. He's only got to win about 5 games, bro. In the league, if a new manager comes in, he ain't winning the league, bro. Like it's just not happening. The Champions League, I don't really want to say look at the draw because every team needs to be there and that, but it's not home and away legs anymore. Once you're through to the round 16, you got the quarter, semi-finals, and the final, but that's it, bro. And as I said before, we've seen it with Chelsea managers before. Tuchel came in, took over for Lampard, won the Champions League. Di Matteo come in, took over for AVB, won the Champions League. It just happens, innit? So this is, for me, keep progressing in this because even when you lose your job, if you do, the new manager can come in. And if you can't get the players to perform in the Prem, 5 games in the Champions League, man, we'll win that. So
hold up, we're not doing 2 legs anymore.
Yeah, but I just mean 5
semis and
sorry.
games.
I fully thought we changed it. I fully thought.
Yeah,
you went proper literal then. What about you, Jay? Where'd you head that?
No regards to what, the game or the manager or
no, the game, my guy. That's where we're at.
the game. Yeah, I know, but obviously I came off screen, had to particular work, so I was just checking. No, I personally think it was a very good performance away from home. As in, like, if Liverpool were playing well and we went away to Inter Milan and you had heard Inter Milan haven't gone and lost in 3 years in the Champions League, they've scored, I think, like 9 or 10 goals in their last 2 games. Liverpool are obviously in a bad run of form as well. When you put that together, it's actually a very, very good performance. When you go in, like, obviously there's a narrative about and I've actually never said this, whether the players have like, whether he's lost the dressing room and all that type of stuff. I don't think that looked like a performance where he lost the dressing room. I saw people diving at challenges, making blocks, sprinting back. I know Joe Gomez done it a couple of times, or sprinting out to players when the cross was going to come in. All those type of basic stuff that Dean spoke about. So I think it was good. I think the problem a lot of fans are having is it's not reminiscent of the Liverpool you've seen in the last 10 years. It's patient build up. We're passing the ball around the back. You're popping it into midfield, and there isn't that oomph where in British football they're looking to you to just be like killers at every opportunity and be direct. I think Liverpool tried to manage the game by keeping the ball a bit more and ensuring that if we can keep the ball better, which we spoke about with regards to the wingers, if we keep the ball better, we don't give the ball away as much, and therefore there aren't those positions to transition. Obviously, there was a couple times where, you know, the press might be a bit off and they're running through in midfield, but we had bodies around there. Grav was in the right position to go and block it and chase him down. It's not like he was in the number 10 position, and do you know what I mean? Like Gomez in the number 8 position. No, everyone was structured. And obviously, it wasn't the best performance. It's not like, oh wow, this is the Liverpool you want to go and see every single week. Of course not. But when you need a result and you need to lock up shop, and you're like, hey, we're conceding goals and chances, from a coach or tactical standpoint, you look at that game and be like, that's a very, very good game, because you got away with a clean sheet. You had the ball in the back of the net before from a set piece, which you want to be strong at set pieces. You didn't concede a set piece, and they had quite a few with regards to corners and, you know, crosses and taking, like, obviously crossing the ball from certain areas that have affected Liverpool before. They dealt with it. Do you know what I mean? And then the timing of the substitutions with Bradley coming on at the right time and Verts coming on at the right time, I did say that will be critical, because you've set up a bit more defensively. When you tried to change and put go into second or third gear, you putting on Bradley, you could just open up that left-hand side and then, or the right-hand side for us, and then all of a sudden it could be curtains. But it actually gave Liverpool an impetus, and Liverpool probably edged it with regards to who should win the game. It was a balanced game, but I think Liverpool slightly edged it with regards to being away, the balls in the back of the net, the chances they were creating. I think Lautaro Martinez, I think his header was the only shot on target for them, innit? So,
they had another. I think they had 2 shots on target. I can't.
Maybe 2.
There was one from
Thielen,
left-footed shot from like the left-hand channel. He tried to run in and he kind of hit a shot, and Alisson just caught it. It was just one of those ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was it for the whole 90 plus minutes. So
exactly. So, you know, shots from outside the box and all of that, you kind of take that. Like, shoot from there. Those are not the high percentage shots. And yeah, look, it's something to build on, innit? It's like, if you can start to like defend a bit better, then yeah, if you like, ultimately, if you don't concede, you don't lose. Yeah, you might not win, but you don't lose. And I think Liverpool need to go back to just not losing, because you can't be in situations where you're conceding 3-4 a game and you're having to score 5-6 to win a game. Like, I just think that's not sustainable. But you can win a game 1-0. And I've always been like, for me, I always look at the defense first, innit? Being a defender myself, I'm like, keep the clean sheet, be solid to beat first, and then you move on from there. So it was a decent performance.
What about them? Big up, Nick, by the way.
Boys.
Big up, bro. What about the midfield then, lads, bro? Because Gravenberch, I thought, was immense yesterday. And Szoboszlai, for me personally, I think the first half, he was doing his work. I just didn't notice him as much because a lot of the play was more in the middle of the park.
Not noticing him.
Yeah, so it wasn't a negative thing where I'm saying I didn't see him, but the middle of the park was cold, man. But bro, I ain't gonna lie, Curtis Jones is him, you know. Like, if we just give this, if he can stay fit and give him a run of games, bro, the brother is too cold, man. He's too good on the ball. I'm looking at some of the stats that Opta threw up, and he's like the highest in the top 5 leagues in Europe in terms of progressive passes and stuff like that. I'm just like, what? Nah, he's different. He's different level. And I just wanted to give him his props, bro, because there's a lot of times when everyone's like, yeah, just sell Curtis Jones, get rid of him, whatever. He's a big part of what we tried to do yesterday. He tried to dictate the tempo of the game yesterday. He was definitely involved in everything. And what I love about him the most is when he gets on the ball, like, I'd never feel like, there's a panic. He does not panic no matter who he's playing against and how the team and who the team is. He just, that's me, I'm doing my thing. And even the goal he nearly scored yesterday when he dribbled through the Inter Milan midfield and let off a shot. Nah, no real guys. Nah, if he can stay fit, big man. He's a top player.
CDL, bro. That's my guy, man. He's good, man. His problem's always been consistency, innit? Whether it's like him being consistent or the game time being consistent with him, or his fitness being consistent, because he always shows spurts of this and then he gets injured, he drops out the team, and then when he's back, he doesn't get put back in the team. It's been a few years. He has to take some ownership of it, of course, because he's not young Curtis anymore, bro, where you can keep going, he's only under 21 and that. But I've always known him as his player, bro. It's never changed. And like, I think when the game like how we played yesterday in the last couple of games, I know Jerry speaks about it. Why did we go for a Zubomendi type player and then we just stopped at that? But that's what Zubomendi does, bro. But Curtis is way more mobile than Zubomendi, and he will get forward. Zubomendi will just stand there and dictate. Curtis will move with the ball, man. I think he needs to add more goals and assists to his game. I think he definitely needs to do that. Because he can do those late runs into the box as well. And as you said, the shot he took, that come from a bit of 1-2s, and then he was gone. But he dictated the play of the game, man, and it was nice, bro. And obviously the fact that he just had Grav just doing his job instead of venturing off doing something else gave him way more confidence. I think Curtis's problem before is where people's one about him hanging onto the ball for too long, which sometimes he does, and sometimes it's an over exaggeration. Because I think Virgil holds onto the ball, Curtis does. He doesn't. He's never normally confident enough to like showcase this kind of player, because he's always worried if something goes wrong, I'm going to be out of the team, bro. You know what I mean? Or I might not come in. So he's always trying to be mad cautious. Now it's like the gloves are off, innit? Like how worse can we get? You might as well just take the ownership, take the game by the scruff of the neck, and see what we can do, bro. And you're going to get other players doing that as well, like ones that you're not thinking of. So yeah, I'm glad he done that, man. He should show that more often, and Slot should just play him, and don't be switching up the games and then all of a sudden Max playing and Curtis is on the bench again. That don't work, bro.
Nah, fairs, bro. Let me change 1 second, lads, before I get everyone, because I want everyone to kind of see see this. So hopefully everyone in the chat can see it. Here. Where's the percentile one? Because that's the intriguing one I like. These are his percentile from midfield.
Rotted.
Passes. These are ridiculous. 100% percentile in forward passes.
My midfielder.
No, wait, Dean.
I didn't allow it, bro.
Didn't allow it.
All right. I can't say nothing.
Nah, Dean's allowed it.
One bad game.
Well, I can't give him. No.
The goons are spoken, bro. The Scouts goons have said from the time ago. I told them about you still. They said allow it.
I can't give a man props. I can't believe I just
can't. Said NA, bro. Just don't talk about him. I skip past him.
Nah, Dean. Yeah. Nah, Nick. So you know we're not trying to pick on Dean. He tried to throw Curtis on the bus a few times.
So why can I speak when it's good then? You only want me to speak when it's bad then? I'll hear it.
It wasn't bad. You just tried to critique him when he wasn't bad at all.
But this is a good time to speak about it, but not Nick. Sorry, man.
Hey, take the floor then, bro, because you want
in all fairness to Dean, though, you've actually been complimentary of him this season.
Yeah, probably.
That's normally how you know that Dean's telling the truth. If he starts off saying Curtis was good, you're like, oh, Dean's going to be honest today. You can tell.
The thing is, Curtis ain't my... I know I'm joking. But this season, bro, I can't moan about him. Yesterday, it was my man the match. You get me? Seriously, he looks like, go and play. There's no pressure on you. You got to have the next 10 games. That's what it looks like the manager's told him. Obviously, I don't think the manager's told him, but that's how he looked like he was playing. He didn't care where he was. He done his thing. My criticism of him before was that he holds on the ball too long, that he slows the play down. But this, like I said, this game suited him. It's a bit of a slower pace, and he can play at ease. And now you're seeing Curtis this season, especially, he's shining. I can't even lie, brother. He's shining. Do I think that he's the future for Liverpool? I don't know yet. I still need to see more of these performances for me to put that out. But yeah, if he keeps on carrying on like this, I ain't got nothing to moan at, bro. Remember, I support Liverpool, bro. If he's the best for Liverpool, I'm happy with that, man. So, well done, Jones, man. You get me?
Yeah, but that depends on the personnel available and what he wants to do with the squad as well. You got to remember that, because Jones will be having a mad game and then he's dropped the next week and then you don't see him for like a couple of games, Rob. That's the only downside to this, man, because we've seen he's played well and then you never know with Slot. it decides like, all right, Jones, you had a mad game. You're getting dropped, and I'm throwing Soboslai into the middle and someone here and there, whatever, blah blah blah. That's the only downside to that. Man needs rhythm, like you were saying. Like when he's injured, he goes out and then you miss him for a bit, then he comes back, and it takes time to get going. But once he's going, he's got a flow on there. The point is to keep him in that flow, not to drop him. Keep him in the squad. That's the only worry with Jones for me.
Nah, fairs. What about you, G, bro? We had this conversation a lot in it, in terms of like he can do what Vitinha can do, but he never gets asked to do it.
I think what Dean said earlier on about this, Jones is good at this kind of pace of football. When it comes to the Premier League and whatever he's being asked in the Premier League, I'll be honest, it's been very inconsistent. Ask him to play in these kind of games where slow football, slow tempo, that's the guy I want in the team above everyone, like above Szoboszlai, above Gravenberch, above McAllister. He's the guy I want in there because he can, as you said, that Vitinha type football, etc., etc. That's where I think Jones can really, really shine. That's why we've seen Wirtz as well. Wirtz has had better games in the Champions League than he has in the Premier League. I just think the pace of the game suits his football so much. Now, if Liverpool can translate that to the Premier League and somehow help them to win and play in that type of football, bro, Jones has got to be the first name on the team sheet. Said 100, bro, he has to be. Like, who else is better than Jones at just being able to just keep the ball? Like, everyone else plays like it's a fucking hand grenade. Like, he can actually just play football in the middle of the park. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, if Liverpool going to do that, Jones, you're the guy. 100%. You're the best midfielder we've got in the team who can do that role. If not, and you kind of played a different style and yeah, you have to up the tempo a little bit and all that kind of stuff, that's where I think with Jones, we've seen anyway, like every game we've like since he started in this team, it's just been wildly inconsistent. And then to what Nick's point was, which is he will have a game like this, then he does get dropped, might not play for about 2-3 games, comes back in off the bench, and then maybe he's playing a different role, Yeah, I just think that the manager, whoever that is, but let's say Slot for now, he just needs to decide on what is it I'm trying to do, which is, Jerry asked us about the 3 principles and all of what is it? What are you trying to do moving forward? Because if this performance yesterday is what you're trying to do, Wirtz doesn't get in the team, Salah doesn't get in the team, Gakpo doesn't get in the team, you have to just literally go with the exact same team that you went with yesterday, because those players can complement each other quite well. Do you get what I'm trying to say moving forward? And Curtis Jones, for me, is pivotal in that kind of, in these kind of games, man. So big up to him. I thought he was good yesterday. Like, and you know, I never say that, but I thought he was actually, he was the best player on the pitch, in my opinion, in the game. No, he showed what he's about. But I've seen this 100 times from Jones. You know what I'm saying? I've seen you have these kind of games enough times. We've come up with games and his passing percentage is 99%. I'm like, rah, 99%. That looks great. But everyone's cussing you because the team's conceded 3 goals or 2 goals or whatever. Like, so yeah, I think he just needs to be in a system that allows him to be able to do what he needs to do. But that's not his fault. I can't really blame him for that. That's the manager, the manager's issue.
I'd only say like I think Wirtz can definitely play in that system in front of McAllister though. That I will change.
Hey,
that I would definitely.
I don't disagree. I'm just saying, yeah.
Yeah, he looked good when he came on the pitch.
Yeah,
Wirtz looked good when he came on.
CJ from Grove Street, man. What about you guys though? Jay, we've spoken about him in Lems, brother. No one wanted him in the team. They kept like trying to sell him in it.
I mean,
no, I think you're being disingenuous by saying that. You are being very disingenuous.
Rah.
Nah, because I didn't want anyone in the chat.
They didn't want to sell him.
No, that's what Enzo does, bro. That's what he does.
No, I didn't want anyone in the chat to not have no context or whatever. Like, if Liverpool played that style of football, which we don't, then yeah, he can play. But we don't play that style of football. So I'm saying, don't be disingenuous and say, yeah, of course, bro. If we don't play that football, bro, sell him. I don't need him. You're not offering me anything in that other style of football. This style of football, he can offer us something. Just add your context. That's all I'm saying.
Sorry, Jay, rudely interrupted you, but it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not apologizing.
No, apparently no one wanted to sell Jones, but it's fine. It is what
Again,
it is.
don't be disingenuous, ends. Don't lie.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Not apologizing and stuff. You can see the Salah supporters. But for me, I don't know. For me, I see what I see in it, and I can tell. I don't need 20,000 stats. I don't need to. I just look at how someone plays, and I'm like, oh, okay, you can play. And for me, you always need someone that can keep the ball. You need someone that, irrespective of like what formation you're playing, what you need a player in there that you can give it to, and you know he's not going to lose the ball. Because TG's point, we've had midfielders in there and they're all treating it like a grenade, a hot potato, just dashing it. McAllister yesterday, do you know what I mean? Getting it, everyone's keeping it, bang, just hoofs it off the pitch, bang, kicks it off like
crazy.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and you're like, what's going on? And you're just there, like, putting his hands on his, like, what? Just keep it. But of course, the Liverpool style of football doesn't really aid to that. So I think people get onto it because they're like, why is he taking touches? If he could just pass it forward to Salah and he could just relax. Doesn't have to go forwards all the time. Just take your time, keep the ball. But that's the type of football I like. And that's just my opinion. But
on Jerry's point just then, bruv, like the whole slow football, I'm seeing people saying like, oh, what a boring game. It's slow football. This isn't Liverpool. But what have we been crying for the last 2 months? Clean sheets and a win in any capacity, some capacity. We got a clean sheet. We got a win. I don't know how on FootMob, Alisson got an 8 out of 10. He was man of the match according to FootMob. I'm like, Alisson barely did anything in that game, but whatever. But like, defensively, we look better. Midfield was doing its job. Forward lines, I mean, shit, okay, ISAK tried, but EKITIKE is trying to hold off, like, you know, half a squad running, you know, just getting the ball from his own half and just running down the pitch, like, trying to make things happen. For me, it's getting the result in any which way possible at the moment because we need to get wins, bruv. And for everyone saying, like, I want Slot to lose, I want Liverpool to lose, so Slot gets kicked out. All right, cool. That's their take. But, like, as much as I dislike a player or maybe dislike a coach or whatever it is, I never want to bet on Liverpool losing just to make myself feel better because I want somebody gone, bruv. That's the one thing I can't hack, bruv. We needed this win. They had not lost in 18 Champions League games at home, bruv. So I think it's second time we've played them at the San Siro and beat them in recent years. It's not a bad return for a team that's been poor lately.
Yeah, they haven't lost at home for 18 games as well. You're right. Like they haven't. We're the first win at San Siro against them.
Didn't Milan beat them? Milan beat them.
On their form from the previous season. So.
Nah, double check it, Nick, because I saw a thing. I didn't double check it myself.
What AC and
like they
both at home. They both at home.
They beat them there, but they beat them as the home.
Yeah, but in Champions League though, Inter the home team in the Champions League, they hadn't lost there in I don't know how long.
18,
3 years.
Bayern Munich was the last team to beat them because I watched that game.
That's crazy, isn't it? Right. But we've gone there and win a game of football, man. All right. What about these two, man? Because allow it. Yeah, allow it.
Listen,
get on the
I understand why everyone, you get me, Abdi and that, bro. But man, just apologized to me, but I told you this was going to happen, bro, about EKITIKE and this. I told you early, bro, before we even got them. Just buy one of them, and EKITIKE is the one you should buy and save the money and go buy a DM. This is Abdi from the cages, bro. This is Power League Abdi, bananas and rice. Bro. Bro, have you seen him press, bro? This, bro. If he was on the bench press, he'd get choked out by the bar, bro. There's nothing. Nah, bro. I'm literally watching the game. I'm like, he does the half-hearted pretend to press thing. And I hear it because I was saying, like, it's deep still, because if you ain't going to get the ball to him, the man's irrelevant, isn't it?
Yeah, that's so true.
You have to be the one shot, one kill, what's the deal kind of guy. And he ain't even getting
him the ball.
Yeah, bro. It's dark for him still. Like, it's a problem because we're bad in it. So when the chips are down, we can't really have passengers in it. Whether it's his fault or not, we really can't have passengers. So when EKITIKE is playing, and yesterday they played together, you could see the difference in live color, bro, like next to each other. We didn't have to do that. This one's got one half and this. No, they're both on the pitch at the same time. There's no excuse. They've got the same players to play who's on their team. And one of them looks like, if somebody was new to football and you told one of them, which one of these like got 18 Prem goals last season Everyone would go for EKITIKE, bro. I'm sorry, man. I like ISAK as well, bro. But I like the Newcastle. I like the Geordie ISAK, bro, running back, bro. You know, Norway, man. Scooper, and Deck, man. All of them done, bro. I don't like this one. It's a shame, bro. It's a shame.
But it's early, isn't it, Sam? It's early.
No, but do it. No, it
is early, man. It is. Let's not do that. And guys in the chat.
No, I think it's over. I'm gonna be honest. It's over, bro. Like, you don't.
No, it's
no,
not.
you don't. Name, brother. I said it on your stream the other day, yeah. And both of you and Guy were scratching your head. And you said one player, which is Caicedo, yeah. But as a forward, name me a forward that's coming for big money, and 6 months in we'll scratch your head thinking,
outlier, bro.
Yeah, he ain't got goal. See, no, but all of this, that's the exception, not the rule.
If we keep this and play them together, it will work. I strongly believe it could work.
To Jerry's point, it's not happened in modern football. It has happened in the past. Because put it this way, the way man was speaking about Rasmus at United.
Nah, Sam, don't do this. Don't do
No.
this.
Isak's not been nowhere near how good Rasmus was. Bro.
Sorry.
Remember the problem with Rasmus was man saying like, "Yo, you're not creating enough chances too," but he was getting involved in the game, innit? Now, obviously, I get it. I know someone's gonna say, "Well, you don't buy Isak to get involved in the game," but it's not my fault. Blood. I'm just a fan.
No, I'm not gonna lie, man. I saw him at Newcastle picking up the ball and driving at man and taking 5 players on and dropping the shoulder. He's not. He looks like a Chirby had him locked up, man. A Chirby's at 45.
Nah, I don't. He said locked up. I don't know if
he had him locked up, man. Listen, his job was kind of limit him to touches out there and outside the box, and he did that. Literally, a Chirby will come off that and be like, "It's that coup." The one time he tried to dribble, it
was a foul. Don't do that. No, it was a foul.
That one a foul.
When Barella took him out.
Yeah, Barella took him out.
Yeah, come across 2 players. Yeah,
he ran across and they fouled him.
Nah, man. I mean, considering the penalty was given, yeah, it was a foul. But if that was me, that's no foul, man. Stronger, bro. When EKITIKE was getting had up,
he ran across the guy and he clips him.
When EKITIKE done that, he stopped, dropped the shoulder, cut in again. Like, listen, obviously he's not playing with confidence. I hear it, but let's be honest, man. Right now, this is dark. You're not even getting chaos. You're not even getting. You're just getting.
We are on game week. Yeah. We're game week 15 in the Prem and game week 6 in the Champions League, bro.
But he hasn't played.
And he's done that once.
And
he scored 2 goals, but it's fine.
Okay, so
not enough for what we paid and the games he's played, bro. Come on, man.
2 in 21.
No, I'm not saying Messi has played 21 games.
No, I'm just saying. You said it, bro.
Has he played 21? If he's played 21 games, and if he's played, I don't even want to talk about this.
No, we'll be kind to him. He's probably not played all 21. He was injured for a little piece and that. Bro.
Let me see, man.
Please, Nick. Please help me out.
He's had 13 appearances for Liverpool and he scored 2 goals.
All right, so appearances, not like full 90s.
13, bro. My point.
Just 13. Still, 13 times he's touched the pitch. 2 goals.
At least do this. Bear in mind, I like him, but forget the disclaimers now. I'm not trying to stick up for him. The barometer at least has to be better than Nunes, bro. Surely. The way everyone was at the fan base.
Nunes had more goals by this time, didn't he? Nunes had more goals and assists by this time.
Talking about Nunes scored 2 goals in back heel against Fulham.
Early.
Then he got sent
Charity
off.
Shield, came back and scored. Fulham. Yeah,
bro.
Yeah,
bro. This is what I'm saying. The barometer has to be. The man, them were ready to put a GoFundMe together to get Nunes out of here, bro. So the barometer has to be at least Nunes levels. And he ain't Nunes levels, bro.
Yeah. He's not even David and Gog. He's not even David and Gog levels, man. David and Gog had more of an impact.
No, where are we?
Dean, come on, help me out, Dean. You must be.
I like ISAK. I was all for him coming to play for Liverpool, but like lately, it's just everything we're trying is just not working for this guy, man. Like it's a shit go, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, you're looking like low carbon Ichibi right now, bro.
I was trying to ask Dean for support here, and then I looked at his wall and I was like, hold on, that says bad.
I just moved. See.
That doesn't say ISAK no more. All right, so I'm going to the wrong guy for help.
He's got the other Dutchman.
I'll turn to you, G. Help me out. If we run this again for a period of time, surely it'll work, bro.
But
forget G. No worries.
Are we asking ISAK to take the ball and create shit himself like EKITIKE, or we want service to ISAK? Because they're 2 different things.
Yeah, like it's like to Savage's point. From what we're seeing now, then you probably just should have just signed EKITIKE. Because the way that you're playing, bro, I know Jerry said, yeah, you saw ISAK taking the main guy. Liverpool, bruv, you are not the main Donny. Like, you're not getting the ball nowhere near as many times as you're getting the ball at Newcastle. So I can't expect you to have the same kind of level of like, let's just say as an example, he's getting the ball 10 times in a game for Newcastle. At Liverpool, he's getting it 2 times. Like, that's a significant difference for me to then expect you to then do all of this stuff. EKITIKE, on the other hand, is a player that gets involved in the game, does all of this fancy cage football stuff that everyone likes to see. Great. If that's what Slot wants to see.
Gee, hold on. I need to stop that. That's what you like to see.
Maybe not from EKITIKE, but yeah.
What are we doing here? Man's been complaining about having trash players that can't move.
He's a football snob. Leave it.
Of course, yeah. Anyways, when you're for Liverpool right now, I 100% agree. I think EKITIKE works way better for what Liverpool are trying to do than what ISAK is obviously clearly showing us. Because, bro, we're just not like you're just not getting the ball at all. And the thing is, I don't need 2 strikers dropping deep, picking up the ball from attacking midfield. And no, I don't need that. If EKITIKE is doing it, let him do that. And in my opinion, he's better at doing that anyway. Leave ISAK up there. But if you're going to leave ISAK up there, brother, you need to feed him. Liverpool did not create any chances yesterday, bro. So I don't even know at this point, what am I even asking ISAK to even do? Why is he even here on the pitch? You might as well, you could have played Wirtz as the striker next to thing, just so that you just have another body just to be there. Like, ISAK is just so null void right now. It's becoming pointless that you're even here at the football club. EKITIKE, for me right now, obviously he's going to play with 2, so fair enough, but I don't need the 2 if 1 is not doing anything. Just play the 1 and have someone else there to do something else, because you're just not doing anything. Like, man had Jacob Arne Slot mentioned it. We ain't got no Jacob Murphy. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no Anthony Gordon. We ain't got these kind of guys in the team where all they do is try to find a striker. We are not playing that football at all in the slightest. Like, not even one bit. So.
Even when we do get on the wings and whatever, ISAK's not even running across the front man.
Nah, but it doesn't matter. If the ball's never coming in there, what's the point? What am I running?
No, but there was a couple of times where he nearly went in there. He didn't even try to get in front of his man. I'm seeing him beat off
in there. He's actually a top away and then throw him under the bus, Dean.
Bro, I can't tell the truth. Why don't you like the truth?
You can't tell. No, Steve, really.
I just want to know why you don't like the truth. That's all I need to know.
No, I love the truth, blood. But
bro, I'm telling you what I saw. Like,
your mood and demeanor has changed, bro. Where's the top?
No, but bro,
simple question. Where's
the top's getting washed? He used it. I'm waiting for it to get.
When did you use? He used it.
Yeah, bro, because you don't need the top every week. Like, just use it every now and again, innit? Like, sometimes he don't even wash it; he just puts it back there, bro. So,
bro, the worrying thing is it doesn't look like he's getting better, does it? And
it doesn't.
At least if he's like his in-game football was good and he just ain't scored many goals, it's like cool, bro. But he doesn't even look good, like at all.
We don't even lay off the ball, bro, for him to like play a 1-2.
But the thing is, that's the problem for me. Is like I don't know, the crosses are coming in, and you'd look at it and Nunes have a poor game, but he's like there in it. Like the ball's there, but he's missed it. He's not even there. So the ball being crossed in, and he's next to Robbo when he's crossing in the ball.
I'd say I'm still gonna say give it time. I think it's just the change of the team, what's been going on in general. I feel like there's no chemistry. When when I was watching him yesterday, he'll dribble with the ball and then pass it, and then he just doesn't know where to be. And I don't think it's not that he doesn't know where to be as a striker. He doesn't know what his teammates are going to plan to do when they get it. Where I think at Newcastle, it was robotic. He just knew. Set it to my man, through ball to my man, get in the box, cross, goal. But at Liverpool, he's just like, he's giving it, because I've seen him, he held it up, laid it off, and then he goes to move. But I'm like, it's not a movement of someone that goes, oh, I know the next phase now of what's going to happen. It's just I've done a part, I've held it, I've played it. All right, I need to go and find space.
It needs to be more commanding, though. Anyone who's played up front knows that, bro. When I go, bro, when I'm playing up front, bro, if I go 10 minutes without touching the ball, bro, I'm starting talking to the wingers, bro. Yo, big man, when you get the ball, send it. Yeah,
we don't have wingers though. We don't have wingers though.
You have to start telling man.
Why are you being aggressive?
I'm seeing Ekitike. Yeah, when the pass doesn't come to him, you see him turn around and he's like, "Bro, I'm here." Like,
he did that yesterday when somebody didn't cross it.
Isak does that and misplaces the pass. So you don't get the ball. He just looks at the player.
But sometimes it has to be.
He starts blinking, bro. Just starts blinking. Bro, G knows what I'm talking about. Just starts blinking.
No, you lot all play football, don't Nick? Like, you know, even the one where you don't know, like, and you speak about what just happened in the game. You're like, yo, man, you can see them talking in it. Yo, next time, cross it. But man just got his head down and that. No,
doesn't that speak out for the two personalities? Ekitike wants to get involved on the ball. Isak's just whatever, I'm cool. Like, there's like a mad confidence dip between and it's a vast difference, bruv. If anything, Isak should be the one saying, bruv, I've come here for big money. Okay, not under my control there, but like, I've come in here. You guys need to give me the service. I need to be able to like get the ball and knock it in with my head or slam it in with the bottom corner, whatever it is. Ekitike is one dropping down saying, give me the ball. And he's running past 2-3 players, trying to find space for somebody else and then trying to dash into the box. We ain't seen it yet, but you can see there's something there. It's mad to see like a 20, what is Ekitike, 22, 23? They're saying like, I'm the guy. I'm the one who's going to make this happen. And Isak's just like, whatever. Like, it's confidence. Maybe he's thinking, is the shit getting to him as well? Like, Verts in a way? I don't know, man.
There's a mentality issue, isn't it? At that level now, there's obviously a mentality issue. You've got someone there like Ekitike that looks like someone that, you know, he's had his adversity. He went to PSG, been with the Messis, all of that, and it didn't work out. And it was probably a similar situation where, but he obviously wasn't getting games as well. But you can imagine he's thinking, I'm around Mbappe, Neymar, Messi, and I'm supposed to break into this team. And it's probably, obviously, you can imagine that's adversity. He's got to go to Frankfurt. He comes back, he's like, bro, I'm taking it. There's no way I'm not being the guy. Isak, on the other hand, when you think about it, obviously he went there, but ever since he's come to Newcastle, it's just been him. Everything's to go towards him. He's the guy. Sweden, he's the guy. Now he's got to come to Liverpool. And it's like, all right, you've got to come with that arrogance as well. And he probably feels unfit. Maybe in training, he's missing chances. Man, I look at him like, is this the guy? That stuff happens. But that stuff happens, man. You hear it, man. You go to training, bro. First training session, they're wrapping the ball into you to see what you're doing. You know, like a little baggy touching. They're like,
I know, because they're dickheads. Some of them were like,
bear mind. Remember, he was doing this to Virgil. Remember, he was doing all of that to Virgil. They remember that. They're like, all right, cool. But you're coming with none of that arrogance now at all. There's none of that arrogance on the pitch.
It's definitely not the goals, bro. Like I said, man, because all the new strikers that got signed for the big clubs this season, none of them are like putting up trees in terms of goals and that. I think Sesko's got like 2 goals and 1 assist, and Cunha's got like 1 goal and 1 assist. Yonkers is only on 4 goals for the season. So you get me? It's not that. But the reason why you can't hear complaints coming from everywhere else is because they're doing other stuff, bro. Like, you need to just be involved. Like, you need to be involved, bro. Unless you just want to stand there and think you can just do that, bro. I was at Newcastle, was the main guy that had tifos with his name on it. Alexander the Great had all these songs from him and that, bro. Yeah, man, you're in a bigger pond now, isn't it? So it's one of those.
Let's see, man. I think he'll start cooking soon, bro. But as long as we keep with what we're doing. So yesterday, obviously, Robbo and Virgil and Arne Slot had that, you know, they kept asking him questions about the Salah thing, which I felt like, bro, can we just focus on Liverpool just beating Inter Milan, please, and giving the team that was out there the props that they deserve? But they didn't want to kind of stick with it, bro. And I think Virgil's saying, it's not down to him. He's like, bro, don't get me involved. That's what I took from it. Robbo was like, listen, I love the guy, I love playing with him. It's that they just need to sort out what they need to kind of sort out, the club and Mo and stuff like that. I think everyone's not trying to distance themselves away from it, but they don't want to disrespect anyone. They don't want to disrespect their boy. They don't want to disrespect the club, and they don't want to speak badly of the manager. And that's just the situation where we're at the moment. What did you guys take from the interviews, if you guys watched any of them?
Yeah, me and Jerry watched this on stream, man. Intently, bro. Cold interviews. Salah's done, bro.
That's finished.
That's what I'm talking about.
I didn't watch it.
It's the finishing line in all of the interviews, bro. So can you think he can be reconciled on that? Do you think that Salah is the space for him to come back in the team? No, I don't know.
You reckon they've been told?
I think it's either they've been told or Salah's told them something, because it's like
I think it's more so. I think it's more so to do with the fact that they know. I think although Salah's their boy, I think they know that Salah's done wrong. They know now the stance of the manager, where they know Salah said he's not apologised, and they've probably said, bro, what the hell with you? Like, bro, you need to rect, because they're thinking they want the best version of Salah for Liverpool. You heard in that slot, we heard it. Seydorf tried to press Slot about, listen, this is what I would do. And Slot was like, that was your opinion. I ain't saying sorry. That's essentially what he said. I ain't saying sorry. I'm not approaching him. Why should it be me doing it? That already there is. And if Salah doesn't think he done wrong.
Yeah, it's true. Seydorf, Sturridge, Louis Garcia, all of them were trying to get him to do the as a manager.
They actually tried to resolve this. It's like they tried to do the advice thing. Like, boy, listen, Slot, you're trying to get arm around the shoulder. Listen, come on, man, look, just rectify.
Seydorf tried to do the touch thing with Virgil, even to Virgil was getting a bit spicy with him. Like, nah, like you could tell Virgil wasn't trying to hear what Seydorf's got to say, bro. He wasn't trying to hear it, and Seydorf's like, nah, but as a captain, he even grabbed him by the shoulder
to go and rectify the situation.
As a captain, don't you think you should get them both in a room and blah blah blah? Sturridge is on some. Yeah, I think that the manager leaves the door open, and you could see Slot's face, like, and I don't like Slot, but I'm with him on this, bro. There ain't no way man ran his mouth about me, and you don't want me to say.
You want me to apologize? Yeah, nah, that's not on, bro.
No, because there's only one thing he's apologizing for, guys. The only thing he can apologize for, which you said before, is dropping him. But if he says that, sorry, Salah, sorry for not playing you, what?
Salah wins. It's like, what a piss weak manager you have. What the coach ain't got no authority in that case.
And unfortunately, he has. This is what I'm saying. He has to now go. Once they've made the decision, that's it. And you have to chat to me now, otherwise you're gone. But I think Salah wants to go anyway.
So Arne Slot says everyone makes mistakes in terms of what you're saying about Seydorf. He says in life, but does the player know he's made a mistake?
Yeah, and Mo doesn't think he's made a mistake.
Oh, come on, man! We're big people, man. He knows what he's done. He knows what he's done. It's been blown everywhere.
Yeah,
that your manager's doing bad, and you're saying it now. You knew what was going to happen. But the result what you wanted ain't happened. Like now they've doubled down. He's won his next game, so now the manager looks vindicated for what he's done. So
what's the three possibilities then, lads, bro? Is it like he gets sold, they figure out a way to rectify it, and then we'll pally, or what's another alternative if there is one?
He ain't saying sorry, bro.
There's only one, like, you can only sell him in this situation, bro. Like, there isn't really anything else that, like, unless Salah apologizes, because Arne Slot ain't gonna apologize, and I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Arne should be apologizing anyway. So.
Remember, Ten Hag did the same thing. Both top managers, Ten Hag did the same thing with Sancho, bro. And obviously, the thing was different of how it led there. But he said. Sancho apologizes. Sancho said, I'm not apologizing. All right, go then.
Yeah. Loan, thanks.
Remember, Sancho put a post on Instagram, and then he was like, yeah, if he apologizes, Sancho said, I'm not apologizing. All right, we'll go out on loan then. See how your career finds you.
So if he goes on loan, where would he go then? Would he go to another Premier League team?
If
Liverpool want to send him out on loan. I hope not.
I would love that.
What did you say, G?
G wants him to go.
I didn't start.
You want to get Crystal Palace? You want to make Crystal Palace? That's what you want. I know. I hear it.
You'd hate him at Crystal Palace. You'd hate him. Exactly. What are we doing here? You don't even want
to get Manchester City. I think that would really rile.
He don't support Liverpool. I know he don't. He don't support Liverpool.
But you know I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here because
he wants violence.
Get him out of here, man.
That will get.
He's going to end up at like Chicago Fire or something.
That would be mad.
Send him to Brentford, bro. Play with Henderson again.
Is that a possibility though? A Premier League team?
Nah,
I don't think so. Liverpool won't do that.
I think it'll be Al Hilal or Chicago Fire, Seattle Sounders, the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, one of them.
What's gonna play basketball? You know.
Yeah, man, you can be a point guard over there, innit? You can be a point guard.
Joke. What do you make of, like, because there was two parts as well, going into the game as well. Salah obviously posted a picture of him alone in the gym, and then Carragher reposted the Sky Sports version of it. So Sky Sports tweeted it, he then retweeted it and said, I can't. Basically, I'm looking forward to. I want Liverpool to win this game more than I've ever wanted them to win a game of football.
Carragher's a piece of dirt.
Salah. Carragher hates Salah.
The CBS conversation was jokes. I can't lie. Him, Michael Richards, and Henry. Big up to Henry though. He said, "Bro, I had problems with Wenger and Pep. and you never heard me come out and say stuff. Man said I traveled with the team, and then they put me in the stands.
you know, this whole thing, yeah, it's so mad because, like, as you said, you got obviously Henri who said that. You've got I haven't seen the full video of Gerrard, but I just saw the clip of him obviously talking about the whole situation, and he said, you know, Gerrard is someone who's actually handed in a transfer request. Wayne Rooney's done the same thing. You've got John Terry speaking, you've got Rio speaking, you've got all of these ex-players, and it's like all that's happening now, which I think that Salah will just look at and think, yeah, you see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these men ain't backing me in certain aspects. Is that it's funny how, other than Gerrard, I would say, because he was actually kind of nice in terms of what he was saying, most of the, say, Liverpool fan base, and let's use Carragher as an ambassador of that, right? The kind of language is being used in regards to this whole situation, whether you agree, disagree, whatever, just the kind of languages towards Salah in this whole situation is so different, as opposed to people who don't play for Liverpool have got no affiliation outside of obviously Henri and a few others. It's just so different, and I think that's probably one of the things that I look at anyway, and I think, this, I'm not saying it's right, wrong, or whatever, forget all of that, but that's something that he's definitely gonna look at and be like, oh yeah, you see, do you get what I'm saying? Like, so what I was saying had merit. Again, I'm not saying.
Can you give me an example of what the difference is between outside Liverpool and inside Liverpool? Just so I know what you're talking about.
So people who affiliated with Liverpool, i.e. like a Jamie Carragher, people who are not affiliated with Liverpool.
You think the ones who are affiliated with Liverpool is being more harsh and the ones who are not?
So So people affiliated with Liverpool seem to be more harsh. And
that makes sense. So when the club means more to them.
And this is the point. So I think he's obviously looked at, based on what he said, and I don't know because I don't know him, he's probably thought it would be the other way around, i.e. people outside of Liverpool should be a bit more harsh, people inside of Liverpool should be a bit more compassionate in whatever kind of way, in terms of however this situation has obviously panned out. So that's why when I'm looking at it, I'm just like, that's so other than Gerrard, obviously, because I saw the clip this morning, so I haven't seen the full clip to know what he was obviously talking about. But yeah, when I'm looking at it, I'm just like, yeah, this is just one of those things.
The ones outside of Liverpool start off the conversation with being complimentary of Salah, but they all still in unison are still like, you shouldn't have done it though. Apart from Rio, all of them are still like, some of them ain't being that harsh on him. They're like, oh, we understand the emotions, but then they all end it with, but you shouldn't have done it though. You can't.
Not Meat Milf and Michael Richards, bro. Michael Richards he's the only one. I was gonna say Mika Richards, isn't it? But Michael Richards, he's the one that it's just like he's just speaking for the sake of it. Like he just wants to. Yeah, but for a team, I forgot. But he's all getting. Yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, for me, I just think I think I've realised, because I was going to be interested. Like, let's see how the away fans will obviously chant and stuff. And what I realised is that even though there's a general consensus online or amongst us that Slot should be gone and that, right, and that it's Salah versus Slot, I think majority of the fan base are like, I can't believe Salah did that. Yeah, that's cool. We're now backing the manager. And I think them chanting Arne Slot's name kind of epitomised that. I think
you know what it is, isn't it? The most travelling away fans for Liverpool are Scousers, isn't it? Because it's harder for everyone else to get the tickets and that. And the one thing you know about Scouse and Liverpool and that is, bro, once you get to the point where you start making us look like our values are not what they say they are and that, bro, we're not having it, bro. We're not having it. Now we're just backing the club because it's Liverpool over everything. That's how it's always been. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Salah, listen, Salah, if you got a problem with the club and it, with the people, the higher ups and that, bro, just come out and apologize to Slot and it, or go and apologize to you. Just go and apologize. Don't even do it in the public. Just go and apologize to Slot, bro, and then Slot can come out and say, "Now I've spoke to the player. We're good now." Otherwise,
Slot want a public apology, man. He's that. Same way you public if you're chatting, I want it the same way.
No, because I don't think Slot will care though. I think for us we will. You know what I mean? It's like
that's how you say
man them argue on YouTube and that, and then they just come back on stream together talking about we spoke behind the scenes.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, bro. I just think that
no, that's lame.
Yo, respect me. and we can go again, innit? He's gonna lose his job.
But that's just a friendly shit back and forwards online, bruv. This is like career work. Like you're having a beef with your employer. Your employer is not gonna take that shit. Even the manager, the coach, or the head supervisor is gonna be like, bruv, you spoke out about us. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Fine him, suspend him, not having play games, and then what? Like you still have to pay the guy. Like you're not gonna dock him his 400 grand a week, whatever it is. There's still that problem to deal with as well. So if Slot's like, I ain't done nothing wrong, I'm not going to apologize. Realistically, he is the coach. It's his job to start and bench players. Good, bad, indifferent, whatever. It's the player's job to sit there and respect the coach, even if they disagree with it, and sort that shit out behind the scenes, not to do that shit in public, like Henri said. That's ultimately the point for me, because if Sot says, yeah, what am I going to apologize for? I ain't done nothing wrong, and Salah ain't going to apologize, well, then there's no, they're further apart than they are coming closer. There's no chance of that reconciling.
Now, Nick's 100% right, man. At the end of the day, and Jerry said this, and it's such a fact, man. The only thing you can want from Slot to apologize for is not playing you, bro, which no manager should be doing. No manager, unless the manager actually feels like I've done. For example, you know when Klopp was leaving, he apologized to Gakpo for a whole season. He said, "Listen, I apologized to him because I probably should have played him in the rightful position, played him a little bit more, but we had injuries and all that stuff, so he probably didn't get the best out of him." Not in a dickhead way. There was no argument between them and that. He just said that, innit? Bro, man dropped you for a week, bro. What I'm apologizing for? Because if you apologize to Salah. If I'm Harvey and that Villa, if I'm
everyone,
I'm like, yo, Gaffer, come out and apologize about me, bro.
ISAK, Verts, all of them, all of a sudden. What do you mean? Where's my apology, bro?
Yeah, man.
Like you can't. It's not sustainable, man. It's not sustainable.
Sky Sports threw in. I don't know why they did it, but they obviously clearly wanted to do some damage.
They're back in Carragher, innit? They're back in Carragher. They got to, man.
But yeah, they basically done a with Salah and without Salah, win percentage, goals, wins, all of that stuff. Which I thought that was kind of jokes, because I was like, yo, why are you guys doing this, bro? But and a lot of people are gonna turn around and say, look, they just hate Mo Salah. No, they're a media company and they know what is going to get clicks, likes, views, engagement. And they know by doing this in particular is going to drive that, because they're going to people be like, what are you talking about? They know what they're doing.
Well, Liverpool fans are saying it anyway, innit? Wins without Salah. I mean, to be fair to Sky Sports and that, bro, when people get all hurt about them kind of things, I'm like, bro, that's what we do, bro, as content creators. What we're talking about. That's how. Like, the reason why we know what to do with thumbnails and titles and all that is because of these places, bro. Like, it's just normal, innit? I need to get man to watch my video.
But how many times have we seen Salah go AFCON, or he's injured, and like, sorry, no, Salah, no problems, like, we'll make it work. And now it's like, well, Salah might be leaving. Oh no, let's fear how Liverpool going to take it. It's like, well, we've played without Salah and we've won games without him as well. Like, you know, it's not like no Salah, no party. Like, just, you know, we bought players to eventually take over. Like, you know, just relax.
Yeah, you like all know the truth, and we're Liverpool fans. So the context of this is, we know when Salah wasn't playing, and he's been playing most of the time he's been at Liverpool. And we've not been shit in it. So when he's missing, we didn't win because Salah wasn't there. We just won because we were gonna win. And when Salah was there, we won because we were gonna win. It ain't nothing to do with him gone. That's unfair on Salah, like acting like, oh, when he's gone. Now they've put on there since 2017 in small print on purpose instead of putting this season. You know what I mean? Because what's the point when Slot wasn't there before? So do it with Slot style of play since Slot's been here. Otherwise, 2017, bro. We're about to go into 2026. It's 9 years, bro.
Yeah, I think the sample size will be too small. I think the only thing I would say to that is the Salah thing is, to obviously this benefits Salah, is the games he didn't play are probably the games that Liverpool should have won anyway. Like, it wasn't City away, it wasn't, do you know what I mean, this team away, it wasn't, do you know what I mean? The big game you can obviously point to is obviously Barcelona, where he didn't play. And my argument, I don't think Liverpool win that game if he's there. I think he needed a team collective. So, and I don't think it's because he would have been played bad. I just think he's a selfish guy on the pitch. The way he contributes to the team is by, I'm getting the goals, I'm getting the assists, which obviously has helped Liverpool massively. But in that game specifically, I think he needed a team performance. But apart from that, yeah, I think obviously they're just doing it just to create a narrative, innit? Just not even creating a narrative. They want a discussion around it, innit?
Yeah, and that's what media they do, bro. As long as we are aware this is what they're gonna do, it won't affect you and it won't make you mad in it. You're just like, I just know, and I don't have to watch or engage in it.
Yeah.
But what they're trying to say, we're better without Salah all them years. Is that what they're trying to say?
No, that's not what they're saying. They brought forth some data, and you
we can argue, but
you analyze. So when Slot will look at
come
it,
to your own conclusion.
Because even now, right? Even now, you could look at it, and if the data people were there, they'll be like, look, in the last 3 games Salah played, we conceded 10 goals, and I can point to the PSV game, that game where he didn't defend. We changed that, and we've got 2 draws and a win.
And a clean sheet.
Or 2 wins and 2 draws, and we've got a clean sheet now. So it points that. So, pardon? 2, isn't it? Yeah, 2 clean sheets. Exactly. So they'll look at it and be like, well, this is what we want to become a bit more defensively solid. This is what we've done.
Yeah, man.
I'm not saying it's right, but that's how they will view it. That's going to be
numbers don't lie, bro, but you can manipulate them.
Yeah.
And take them out of context, bro. Because
look at these
Liverpool's unbeaten in 4 now, but if I stretch it to 15 games, then we've still lost like 10 games. So you can make numbers do whatever you want, bro.
And I think that's our issue, innit? I think as long as big ups to everyone watching in the building, but my advice to each and every one of you guys, when these things come out, just understand they put them in front of you to create a discussion and make people get pissed off with them. Yeah. So, but you're getting pissed off based around what you feel and how you think. All they've done is their job. Got data, throw it in front of you. Now you tell us what you think.
Yeah, that's true. So, and for them in the chat watching, you see when I do this on my videos and that, just know I learn from Sky Sports. Big up, Nick.
What you said? You learn from Sky.
Because I hate when content creators act like this is a bad thing and this is what we do, bro. This is what we do. As long as when you get into my video, I'll just tell the truth and that, bro. Don't worry about how I got you there, bro. Don't worry about how I got you there, bro. Because we keep trying to separate ourselves from the mainstream media and that. But the key word in there is media, bro. Mainstream media, social media, bro. That's what we do, man. Like, you get me? You try and be as honest as you can, bro. But I need man to click on the video, like that, bro. So if I put this up and get triggered, all I did was put a poster up. You got mad. I didn't even tell you how to think.
You thought what you thought. Sturridge says, right? He says, Mo's told me I love this football club and he doesn't want to leave, but he wants to play.
Sturridge, Mo don't talk to you, bro. Stop lying.
Nah, Mo's his guy, bro. He's his guy. We gotta take his word for his word, innit? That's his word.
How good, boys?
Ends. I really like my job, but I only want to stay if I get paid.
I suppose you lot all still think that Virgil, it's always been Liverpool. Everyone still believe in
that. All I'm saying is, right, you've got an example, unfortunately, of our left back, left back, Robbo, where he hasn't played. He played good against Aston Villa, Real Madrid, then got benched again, didn't start the season, right? And when he was asked about staying at the club, his contract's running out. He just shut up and got on with it like a professional. He has every right to be pissed off as well for not playing, for his contract not being signed, for everything that's going on. He's in that camp as well, but he doesn't say anything. But of course, Salah decided to say something. It is what it is. I don't know. I love this football club, and you don't want to leave, but I want to play. Why can't you support the team? If the team's winning, why do you care?
Well, I guess we're asking a different conversation, a different question then, innit? It's just what Sturridge is saying from what he was told by Mo. You just So okay.
I guess so.
And this is okay, you see what Sturridge said there, right? Because I know online there's a conspiracy theory that Liverpool is trying to sell him behind his back. I'm like, in the professional game, no one can sell you as a football player unless you're aware of it. Can conversation and club contact a club? Of course they can. But I promise, it doesn't work like that. Especially a player like Mo Salah, bro. He will be well aware of any discussion because they'll go to the club. Is it okay for us to go to my man? Cool, thumbs up, go to my man and have the conversation. They can't be discussing price and contracts and all of these things before they speak. That's not how it works. They go to them first, get permission, then they contact the agent because the club is giving them the go-ahead to put something on the table. Or if they want to go behind the scenes, naturally, they wouldn't even go to the club. Guess what? They'll go to the agent. That's how it works, guys. And I for some reason, well, I guess unless you know, you know in it. But the problem, we've always kind of, well, I have stood on the fact of he didn't want to play. It's because he hasn't played why he's a bit pissed off, right? That's what I've gone with. Sturridge is outlining it there for you. Sturridge is saying, look, he's told me he's happy, but he just wants to play. So that leans on the line of what we were saying, bro. He was just upset that he didn't play. And he's on the bench and he feels like they're trying to push him out because he's not playing.
He already told you, man, he ain't accepting not playing. He said, I'm not accepting it. When they said, are you leaving? He said, I'm not accepting it. So, yeah, man.
If there's more to the story, there's more to the story in it. But the main reason clearly is he's not playing.
Yeah, and I think he's embarrassed as well, bro. And at the start of the season, the most we promised him, we're going to make some signings and you're still going to be in the team. Nah, he's come here and then he wanted to guarantee he was playing football because he knew there was going to be signings.
Yeah. I would make sure that happens.
Thinking, they're phasing me out now. That's what he's thinking. What, in 7 days, bro? Allow it.
Yeah. I don't think Salah's aware of how bad it's been, you know. And
I know.
Also, he's not aware of in football, bro. Man will give you assurances on that. It's not lies. It's the truth at the time, bro. So when I tell you I'm buying new players, and of course you're still a big part of this team, I mean it. The season started and you shit.
Yeah.
So you're still a big part of this team, bro. But right now I'm suffering. I need to get my head above water. I'm about to get sacked, and I've tried loads of different things. If Salah could like step back and realize, oh yeah, he did take Kirkers out there, and he did take Robbo out there, and he did take Gakpo out there, and Rio don't play, and he doesn't play Kirkers, then you'll realize very quick that it's not just you, bro. He keeps trying because Slot's been so shit.
He keeps trying
like 9 games and that. All those 9, we kept trying different things, bro. And for most of those different games, you stayed in the team, but then we're still losing. It's like, well, if I've taken Gakpo out once and I've taken Kirkers out once, can't take Kanate out because we ain't got no centre backs, and I've taken Bradley out and taken. The only person left is you, bro. But you think you're special? Everyone's been removed from the team, you know. Like everyone, of course, Virgil. Like there's no more centre backs, bro. Gomez wasn't fit. Man was having injections and that. That's what they told us. So you look at the actual whole team. Obviously, Alisson was his injury. The whole team has been changed at some point. All of them, not one of them, not 2 of them. All of them. And this geezer thinks he's special.
He does. Man. He thinks he's special. He does. He thinks he's looking at it from the sidelines, thinking, "How am I not in this team?" He's not looking at it from the bigger picture. He's just thinking, "How am I not in this team?" That's how players. That's how players are.
Oh, yeah, your hero Salah. You can't let a legend like Salah go out the back door. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And the maddest situation about this whole thing is, I don't know if you guys have seen the clip, but this is from earlier on in the season. Yeah, start of the season, where he's on the balcony. He's being asked about, you know, not playing and all of that. And he goes, and he goes, you know, you don't have to take things personally, you know, like all this and that. You know what I mean? He's all talking about, we don't have to take it personally. The fact that, you know, nothing's ever personal in football, and that, look, things change and a manager, but you have to just obviously get on and move on with it. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's easy to say that stuff when you're playing every single game. This is why I go back to it. When you was playing games and things were going rubbish, because the argument some fans have, I don't know about you guys or D in particular, but people think he had an outburst because he's trying to get the manager sacked.
Yeah.
And if you're trying to get the manager sacked, or you don't do that then, why not do it when you're playing games and we're rubbish? Why not do it after the West Ham game? Why not against? Why not do it? Why not do it after the Sunderland game when you played? You didn't want to do it. You done it on the game when there was more pressure than anything, because everyone was like, "Oh my God, we dropped points again," and it was last minute, and I didn't come on. That's the problem for me. That's the problem for me, man.
Look, it's crazy, isn't it, man? I think. Look, Stud said he wants to play. He wants to stay at the football club. He just wants to play. So someone has to apologize, and the gaffer doesn't look like he's apologizing. The club ain't gonna apologize, so it's down to Mo now what he wants to do in it. If he apologizes, I'm sure they'll be back in the team, and then just earn the spot again and go again, or everyone just play hardball and everyone loses at the end of it. That's where we're at the moment. Everyone
This
plays
is where
hardball.
owner's got to step in, bro, and just like if no one's doing nothing about it, the manager has to. If the manager don't do nothing about it, owner's got to step in and say, look, this can't run. One of you's got to go. You get me, or both of you's got to go. Either way, someone has to go. At least one of you's, because it's only going to affect the rest of the squad, because it's going to be like Team Mo and Team Slot. That's what's going to happen, and then it's no good for no one, bro. So both go or one of them go. You get me? See me. Much as I want Slot out, what Salah's done is unforgivable, bro. Like, end of the day, if I can do the shameless and I'm the toxic guy and say I'm with Mo because how Slot's been playing, but on the principle thing, I'm on a Slot camp, because at the end of the day, you can't be coming out in the public and cussing me, bro. Like, saying stuff I don't believe to be true. If Slot says, where's it broken down and he's saying, no, Salah's just do, bruv, then, bruv, you got to listen to Slot, innit, really. You get me? He says he speaks to Salah, he explained his situation. So if Salah's just being petulant, then, bruv, it is what it is, man. Salah's got to either go or both of them got to go, bruv. Or Salah can hold it out and hopefully Slot goes.
Are you man fussed about him leaving, bro? Like on a big man thing, are you man actually fussed about him leaving?
No way. Yeah, no way.
It's because I'm used to like I'm used to players leaving, and that goes for everyone, all of the players to be.
Yeah, I'm leaving. All my best players are left already, bro. So I'm numb to this shit, bro. Like after you man, not you, not on the same, but after you man treated Diaz like that last season.
Diaz, yeah,
couldn't give a shit, bro. You know,
I just think anyone can go. Like, look, not every player is going to be able to stay at the football club forever. You'd hope some of them gets good send-offs and stuff like that. And I personally think Mo deserves a good send-off if his time is up. But
you'll make him a little video package, man. Get him out of here, bro.
But I'm just
for re-signing that contract. The whole throne, Hendo got some little video package online, bro. Captain.
I'm just literally used to players leaving our football club, bro. Like I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly. I've seen us play dead, play a good, and then I've seen players just leave, and then we find a way to build a team again, and we go again. And I think, we can. I think that's just the best way, innit? Just understand players are gonna leave.
Yeah, man.
If you know that, you're right.
Carragher clone, bro. You get me? So who am I? That's all it is at the end of the day. Carragher clone and that. So who am I to say anything? But I don't care, man. Like, I understand if he's your favorite footballer, you're gonna be more bothered than I am, bro. And I like Salah and that, bro. But the memories are still there. That ain't gonna go anywhere, innit? But this Salah's dead food, bro. I don't care, bro. Like, that's football for you, but surplus to requirements, man. It ain't my fault. That's how the game is. Everyone getting all sensitive about it and that, brother. Listen, man. You put your work in. We understand that. But as soon as man said he didn't have to earn his spot, just allow me.
Take it easy, man.
Once he said that, I just know that he doesn't want to put no work in to do anything, bro. And he's supposed to set the standards at the club, and you don't. So it is what it is, man.
Yeah, it's long, bro. It's long. Frimpong's birthday, bro. He's still injured.
Promise.
Need to get him back because he's gonna play on that right hand side. Frimpong, bro. This guy, bro. He needs to hurry up and get back, man, with these mad hamstring injuries. He keeps picking up the joke, man.
You know, there's a Liverpool fan who tried to resurface that video, isn't it? Soon as man started going after Mo, started, what's Frimpong doing? Bro, that's an old video, man. Allow it, man.
Bro, that's from last year, bro. That tune was popping up in that crowd last year.
Leverkusen video and that, bro. Allow it, man.
Yeah, nah. It is what it is. Well, man, big up to you guys, man. Good conversation as always. Chat, big up for the love. Jumping in and discussing, you know, and for you guys that wanted to crash out, listen, it is what it is, isn't it, man? It's opinions based. If you don't like the opinion, you don't have to watch. It's very simple. It's a choice. Like Sky Sports putting up what they put up with Salah in, and you know, Salah win rate with him or without him. You don't have to click on the video and get mad. Why put yourself in positions to get triggered? It's a choice.
People like getting triggered.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is we got a better win rate with Chiesa. That's all I'm saying.
You see that I've said is something that could trigger someone.
It's a fact. And what you got coming up?
Guess what we got coming up, guys? Straight after this one, we're going to head over to the Day After podcast. You're going to be redirected. No football conversation. We're going straight to the dungeon and the reaction video. Got a nice one, man. Hey, listen, you have to come across to see it. Sav will be there. I'll be there. Let's run it, man. Jay, big up to you. Big up to Nick. Big up to G. Big up to Dean for joining as well. Let's see what happens tomorrow, man. I'm sure there's going to be more news and more conversations around the Salah, Slot, FSG, Michael Edwards. And what's the other guy? Richard Hughes. Yeah, that guy. Peace out, team.
We got Slot, man. Peace.